a living, Newman?
I'm a United States postal worker.
Aren't those the guys that always go crazy and come back with a gun and shoot everybody?
Sometimes.
Why is that?
Because the mail never stops. It just keeps coming and coming and coming. There's never a let-up. It's relentless. Every day it piles up more and more and more, and you gotta get it out. And the more you get out, the more it keeps coming in. And then the barcode reader breaks, and it's Publishers Clearinghouse Day.
All right. Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Rise and grind. The sun is peeking behind some clouds. It was a raucous night last night, with thunderstorms and rain during the broadcast, the live stream, and then after. Poor Daisy had to have a couple calming, 1.5 calming chews. She would not stop shaking. My dogs hate that, or at least 2 of my dogs. So good morning, everybody. Rise and grind on this thirsty Thursday. Yes, thirsty Thursday. We are headed out to do our appointed rounds for the last time for a week and a half. Yes. After today, I'm off for a little bit. I got some stuff to do around the house. So yes, this will take me up to the week before the holiday. So yes, time is flying. The summer is almost over, which means one thing. Fall is here. The fall is here. Spirited live stream last night. Very, very spirited live stream. First and foremost, thank you for all the participants. Thank you so much from Mark Holmes. Mark Holmes, I kind of feel a little bad. I do. That was not the plan at all. Again, listen, everybody wants to get their pound of flesh. Mark, you know you're my guy, Mark. Everybody wants to get their pound of flesh. Everybody has their bullseyes set on Mark Holmes, Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott. Hey, I appreciate you coming on, my man. I don't know where the show's going. You guys write the show. That's what makes the NFC East Clash so special. There is no run sheet. What's on your mind? That's what happens. It's the luck of the draw. Rob A was supposed to be on last week, but because he was on vacation, he missed out on Philly 500. He missed out on Bad Dog Sports. Enter Mark Holmes. So it was fun. I thought it was good for most of the time. Obviously, everybody gets all worked up and excited and wants to get their thoughts in, and then again, like, we lose a track of why we're there. But very good show. I mean people talking over each other. I don't mean, at the end of the day, I got to get to the Super Chats. There are other channels who do not read Super Chats, shithead. Just remember that. There are other channels who do not read Super Chats until at the end of the show. I do not do that. There was a lot of people in there last night. Over 200 for me. And I did not, there's a slow mode I guess I got to start putting on. I was always afraid to use it because I don't know how slow it is. But I'm going to have to start using slow mode for the chat on Wednesdays. Shithead. So I can see it. If I miss it, just repeat it, I'm doing the best I can here. So, again, no need to be calling people names, but do what you got to do, bro. Do what you got to do. My mama taught me better. But anyway, I digress. Good show. I am happy that Oxnard is over. The final padded practice in Oxnard is done. Thank God. What started out is encouraging, and it's not encouraging on the field, but everything surrounded the team in Oxnard the tone's set by the owner, Jerry Jones, is all-encompassing, and it swallows up any positive oxygen that's around the team, and that would be Jerry Jones. Again, Denzel Washington said it right. It's been a long time, Jerry. You wouldn't know. It's been a long time. You wouldn't know. You would not know, Jerry. You're so caught up in the value of the team. You're caught up in the almighty dollar. You're caught up in the I financed $150 million. I scraped up $150 million in financing to buy the Cowboys and turned it into a $12.8 billion $12.8 billion mega. It's not even a franchise. It's a business. It's a machine. 12.8 billion machine is what it is. So I would say, Jerry, nobody cares if you win or lose a negotiation. They're going to talk about you anyway. We had a nice boulder rolling downhill. Now, it may have hit a stone rock and crumbled, but there was a sense of joy and relief and excitement going into the season. I'm not going to tell anybody else how to feel, but I feel like the other fan bases, especially the Eagles fan base, really get their rocks off when it comes to piling on. I really think that the championships of the past is what we're paying for, and I'm good with it. I'm fine. But I feel like that's where it's coming from, right? Because it's not like, the only dynasties we have now, or anything close to a dynasty, would be the Chiefs, right? They won multiple with the same quarterback, but New England Patriots. That's really it. New England Patriots, and prior to that, it was the 90s Cowboys. Then it was, I don't know, put in the comments, who was the team of the 80s? Was it the 49ers? And then, obviously, Dallas and the Steelers. I would say Steelers of the 70s. Steelers. So, yeah, I don't know where that comes from, but Jerry burst that bubble, popped the balloon, stopped the ball from rolling downhill with some momentum. It may have been false hope, but who's any one person or a fan base to tell somebody else how to feel, right? There is no sealed envelope. Again, people think there's a sealed envelope, especially when it comes to Eagles fans, where there's only been twice out of how many Super Bowls that your team has held up a championship. That's not a troll, that's a fact. Dallas, out of all those years, have only won it 5 times. I'm not saying that to throw it in your face. I'm saying they've only won it 5 times. How many? Put in the comments. Super Bowl started in what? 60? I know Dallas started in 60. Put in the comments. Because I have not researched it. So I could be off, but I don't think the Super Bowl started in 60. I think it was after 60. But I could be wrong. Was it 7? I think it was late 60s, right? Early 70s. I'll have to look it up. I always think about it and then I forget. Speaking of that, I just got my my Super Bowl tickets from last year. My mother, before she passed, for years and years and years, she bought. Every year she would get, like, after the Super Bowl. Like, I just got mine now from last year's Super Bowl. I'll have to show you guys. It's a big card, and it has on the front. It's got the actual Super Bowl ticket replica of one team, of the Chiefs and the Eagles, and what the tickets were, and they're gold plated on the other side. On one side, it has the Super Bowl, all the information. You turn it around. It's got the box score. It's got the final score. It's got the other side of the Super Bowl tickets. I think they're 14 karat gold plated. Very, very cool. I'll have to show you guys, but I have them for every year, from Super Bowl 1 to last year. I think there's been 50 some Super Bowls. Yeah. What was it? 50? I don't know. Put it in the comments. What was it? 53? 56? I don't know. We're getting close to 60, right? I thought. All right. Well, let's do the math. Dallas won Super Bowl 30 in 95. 2000. So 59 was last year. So yeah. But anyway, I feel like Jerry has just. I just feel like Jerry has killed any positive momentum due to his latest stance on Michael Parsons. We get it. We get it, okay? We do understand the value of a contract, Jerry. It happens all the time, Jerry Jones. The NFL, Jerry Jones is a hypocrite. There you go. There's the thumbnail. Jerry Jones is a hypocrite. The NFL signed a licensing deal. The NFL signed a licensing deal, a streaming deal, right? They signed a contract. But there was an out in the contract if they outperformed, or what they think they outperformed, and they could get more money. And by doing so, they are going to opt out of the streaming deal with these platforms in 2029 to renegotiate to the next highest bidder. Did you hear what I just said? They are outperforming the contract, Jerry Jones. The NFL is. With all these streaming platforms, Paramount, Peacock and Netflix and YouTube, there's a YouTube TV game. All of them. Amazon Prime, Amazon streaming. Yet the NFL was going to re-up. Now, it was in the contract. They outperformed the contract. Just because you can doesn't mean you should, Jerry. Just because as owners you can ask for more doesn't mean you should ask for more. Okay? Philadelphia Eagles, it just came out. They're the highest in the league. They are charging $18 for one. I want to say it's a 16 ounce beer. It might be 20 ounce. Put it in the comments. But they're the highest in the league for one beer. Domestic. You want a Bud Light, Miller Lite, whatever. $18, I think, for a 16 ounce. But it could be a 20. Put it in the comments. Highest in the league. Just because you can does not mean you should, right? Now we have Micah Parsons, who comes out. He was drafted 11? I think he was drafted 11. Put it in the comments. I think it was 11. He has a rookie slotted contract. Micah is set to make basically $24 million this year. Okay? You are holding Micah to a different standard, right? You are putting your hands back in the cookie jar, Jerry. You're putting it back in the cookie jar. You're putting it back in. And you're grabbing more from our fans. Just because you can, Jerry, doesn't mean you should. Meaning the owners. Because it's going to cost me and everybody watching this more money to watch the project. The product. Why are we getting penalized? Because you can? But yet we're going to hold Micah Parsons and everybody else who outperformed their contract by a long way. I repeat, Micah has outperformed his contract by a long way. Okay? But you can do it, but you don't think it's fair for him to do it, and you're going to demean him personally and go on and on and on and on and on. Thanks for bursting our bubble, Jerry. The rich get richer. That's what it is. The rich gets richer. Very, very frustrating time to be a Cowboy fan. I'm going to double down. I think we have some seriously talented players. I don't need anybody's approval. I don't really care. I know we have some very talented players. I know it. But knowing it and showing it are two different things. And we need to show it. So, are we going to show it? I don't know. I saw the comments last night. What first game? Again, first game does not. Dallas got what they wanted. Yeah, they're playing the Eagles. The first game does not indicate anything about what's going to happen in the season. The second game, if you go 0-2, that could be dead. I'm not just folding right now saying we can't win week 1. I think we're on an uphill battle, but I think there's an avenue to win. I'm not going to predict Dallas to win. That's foolishness. But I'm going to watch the game. I think they can win. There were some comments made about the guys being able to cover guys one-on-one last night. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It's not, the Eagles will not a one-on-one on CeeDee Lamb. And if they do, they're going to lose big time. They are going to lose big time. If you try and cover CeeDee one-on-one, you're going to lose big time. Meaning he's going to win. He's going to eat. He is going to eat. Those are just the facts. Talk about looking at film and stuff. Nobody. I hope that happens. And as much as I like Kenyon Mitchell, I was the one that had him as my number 1 rated corner. It's funny, after the fact, everybody's, oh yeah, he's good. I didn't hear anybody standing on the hill for him prior to the draft like I was. A little school guy. It's all right. But let's not make no mistake. They're not going to cover CD, especially if he lines up in motion in the slot, which he did about 50% of the time last year. The other 50, he was on the outside, and he had a killer year. We shall see. We're going to see. But, of course, the Eagles are the favorite. That's how it works. But, all right, I am out of here. Long video, long night. I'm tired. Don't feel like working today. It's the final day of for a while, so I'll be all right. I'm going to try and do a lunchtime chat at 3 o'clock. We shall see. Make sure you have your bell notifications on. I will try to go live at 3. All right, everybody. Talk to you late.
Grab his dick and twist it!
Oh my god, dude, this is an MMA fight, dude. It's
You
too much.
twist that dick!
Twist his dick!
Twist his dick!
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
Oh, dick twist!